Proverbs chapter 28 today as we continue our study through Solomon's words of wisdom. And verse 1, he tells us that the wicked, they're going to flee when one pursues. But the righteous are like a lion. God gives us strength. God gives us encouragement that we fear God and God alone. I've loved the picture of this, that a righteous person doesn't have anything to fear. But a person who's always lying, person who's always wicked, person who's always deceptive, oh man, eventually they're going to be found out. But because we have nothing to hide, we can stand as bold as a lion. Verse 6, better is a poor man who walks in integrity than the rich man who has crooked ways. Once again, we see this plastered all over Proverbs. Solomon is saying, listen, man, hey, don't chase after riches, but chase after integrity and honesty. And just know good things are going to happen when you live right, when you're doing right with the Lord and doing right with the people around you. Verse 13, it says, he who conceals a transgression. Now, what's a transgression? A transgression is a sin. It's a sin that we commit, will not prosper, it says. But, and I love that, it's always something good's about to be said, something important's about to be said. But whoever confesses will have mercy. The Bible tells us that God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. That when we're proud and obstinate, we're not willing to admit we made mistakes, not willing to admit that we've sinned or fallen short, we won't prosper. But if you confess, and notice it says forsakes. Now, this idea of forsake is the idea of repenting. That you forsake it, you repent it, you turn from it. What's going to happen? You're going to find mercy from God. And that's the kind of people we desire to be. And lastly, verse 19, whoever is going to work with the land that they have. Now, again, we don't all have land in Israel. They all had land. Every person born an Israelite was given part of the inheritance, part of the land. And it says, listen, guys, if you're gonna work the land, there's got to be plenty, right? There's got to be absolutely plenty. But whoever follows but he who follows worthless pursuits will have plenty of poverty. So work with your hands and make sure that you're using what God's giving you to put bread on the table.